I would now like to recognize our Distinguished Service Award recipient. The Distinguished Service Award annually honors an individual's outstanding service to our campus and community. I have the unique opportunity today to present dual awards to this year's recipients, Mary and Jerry Kane. Mrs. Kane, will you please join me at the podium? Mary Kane serves as the Senior Vice President of Public Finance for Stiefel, Nicholas & Company, Incorporated. Her contributions to our region are many and include serving as Executive Director for the Southwest Illinois Development Authority. She has served as a member of the SIUE Foundation Board of Directors since 1995. She holds membership in the Leadership Council, Southwestern Illinois Board of Directors, and the Illinois Public Affairs Committee. Mrs. Kane has been selected as a St. Louis Area Woman of Achievement, and she has been a recipient of the Edwardsville-Glen Carbon Chamber of Commerce Albert Sessions Award for Outstanding Community Achievement. Her husband, Jerry, who couldn't be with us today, serves as Executive Director of the Agency for Community Transit. He also serves as Managing Director of the Madison County Transit District, also known as the MCT. In March of 2013, Mr. Kane and the MCT board were named by Focus St. Louis as one of 20 outstanding organizations as part of the 16th annual What's Right with This Region Awards. This award recognizes area innovators and services to the community that showcase outstanding efforts to make St. Louis a better region in which to live, work, and enjoy life. Mr. Kane is also a member of the Leadership Council of Southwestern Illinois, and in 2007, this group honored his efforts to expand MCT and enhance the lives of citizens throughout Madison County. SIUE is very honored to present the 2013 Southern Illinois University Edwardsville Distinguished Service Award to Mary and Jerry Kane. Mrs. Kane, it is an honor to have you as our speaker for this ceremony.
Thank you, Chancellor, for that kind introduction, and good morning, everyone. I'm going to take a second and fix the mic because they wired me up because I talk with my hands, and as a result, I really messed their microphone up last night, and so they gave me a new one, which is much nicer, so now I can hopefully talk the way I normally talk. I have been asked first to read 2 news bulletins. One of them is from the National Weather Service. The second is from Southern Illinois University. The National Weather Service has reported that our drought has ended in Southern Illinois. And the second is that despite the monsoons and the floods, the graduates are in the house. Congratulations. In fact, not only to everyone sitting in front of me, but to those parents and family members in the side seats, you are to be congratulated today for the persistence in this accomplishment, one of the first in what all of us at the podium hope will be a long and successful career. Unfortunately, as the Chancellor mentioned, my husband could not be with me on the podium today. We had a family situation in Chicago, and unlike Harry Potter, my idol, he has not yet managed to be in 2 places simultaneously. As Distinguished Award recipients, we were asked to do 2 things. First, provide you with a few memorable, inspirational thoughts to guide you in your future endeavors. And second, share with you our special relationship with SIUE. Finish all of that within the next 7 minutes. So let me begin. I have a brief history class because for all of you sitting in the chairs in front of me today, these events happened way before you were born. With regard to SIUE, you all now realize it is a very special place. We first realized that when we became involved with the university in the 1980s. The most lasting impression we had from back then and still retained today is the amazing quality of its leadership and educators. SIUE has truly benefited from people of vision who were politically wise in a good sense, and some would even say single-mindedly focused on the future success of the university. To them, SIUE was much more than just a very long, cold walk from the parking lots to the classrooms. Several people in particular, Dr. Earl Lazarson, president of SIUE from 1979 to 93, and recently retired Chancellor Vaughn Vandegrift, represent the bookends of our involvement. When Dr. Lazarson was made president in 1979, he helped develop a vision and a plan for this campus that guaranteed it would become an outstanding regional and nationally recognized educational community where students would thrive in a residential environment on a beautiful campus with its walking and bike trails, green spaces, and multiple classroom buildings. As important, he understood the potential economic and reputational value of this university, not only to the state of Illinois, but also to the St. Louis metropolitan area within which we are located. One of our best recollections was the very stiff competition that occurred between SIUE and Washington University to host the track and field events for the 1994 Olympic Festival. It had been scheduled in St. Louis in memory of the 1904 World's Fair. SIUE was selected, and Cordy Stadium exists today as a result of that university foundation and Metro East community effort to bring that stadium to this campus. The Agency for Community Transit, which the Chancellor mentioned, was established by my husband, and together with the Madison County Transit District, was to initiate bus service to this campus. The initial agreement between Jerry and Dr. Lazarson has been beneficial both for the transit district but also for the many students at the university who've ridden the bus from Cougar Village and the resident halls to the shopping malls and restaurants of Edwardsville, Glen Carbon, and downtown St. Louis. Not long ago, when I was riding the bus into St. Louis to go to work with 4 students from China who wished to go shopping downtown, I had a chance to talk to them, and it was so much fun to hear from them about their experiences at the university. They truly had benefited from their involvement on this campus. The second of the men I mentioned, Dr. Vandegrift, realized that the foundation that had been provided to him by his predecessors had been excellent. And instead of resting on their accomplishments, he devoted 10 years of his life to take SIUE to a new level, nationally recognized in many disciplines, including athletics. You, as the class of 2013, have realized that. And although you will not immediately, because you'll be gone, realize her contributions, we all know that Chancellor First Bovee will continue to provide that same quality of leadership. As the class of 2013, as I mentioned, you have truly benefited from the contributions of the many who have committed time and money to the vision of a great institution. Many of these people were educators who started their career at SIUE and remain active today, not only within the university, but in the foundation and the communities in which they live. Among them, former Chancellor David Warner, Patrick Hunley, Vice Chancellor for University Relations, and Brad Hewitt, Director of the SIUE Division I Athletics Program. Perhaps most special to Jerry and me, however, are 2 people, Marcia Maurer and her husband, the late William Maurer. Marcia was the former dean of the nursing school, and Bill, the former director of fundraising for the School of Pharmacy. In his other life, Bill was a deacon in the Catholic Church, and he performed the marriage of our oldest daughter in the old cathedral in downtown St. Louis, the same place that Jerry and I were married 42 years ago. We would never have met Bill and Marcia had we not been involved with this university. I don't know how many of you know that SIUE has a foundation. Not many public universities do, but SIUE is one. Without that foundation, much of the momentum and money to develop the buildings, projects, and scholarships which you have benefited from would never have been realized. An interesting thing about the foundation, we initially got involved as an opportunity to contribute to something we felt was very worthwhile. But like many situations where you think you are the giver, the foundation gave back much more to us, including lifelong friends. It would be great if on this your graduation day, each of you would pledge that wherever you go and whatever you do, you will both give back to SIUE through the foundation and also become involved in some way, in some activity that benefits yourself and others. As for inspirational and guiding thoughts, I would like to quote Ira Glass, the host of This American Life, which is heard on National Public Radio. I concur with Mr. Glass, who made the following comments at a commencement speech recently. He said, "I'm opposed on principle to the idea of any commencement speech. I believe that it is a doomed form. Commencement speechers give stock advice, which is then promptly ignored. The central mission of the commencement speech is ridiculous, to inspire at a moment which needs no inspiration. Turn around, look at each other this very moment. Something special is happening to you right now. You have been in school your entire lives. You have completed something through your persistence, and now you are off to face the world. What can my words add to that? Except delay the moment you get your diploma." Mr. Glass was right. This is your moment. So right now, take a second. Turn to each other. Shake your neighbor's hands. Do this. Say congratulations and enjoy how special you are today. Parents, family, you do the same. This is a great day for everyone in this room. You know, this past fall, Jerry and I were lucky. We traveled to Ireland. I would like to impress you and say it had been for scholarly pursuits, but actually was to see the Notre Dame Navy football game. It was an extraordinary trip, and Ireland is a remarkable country. While we were there, we learned an Irish drinking song. The name of that song, no surprise, right, is The Parting Glass, and the final refrain goes like this. So fill to me the parting glass, and drink to health whate'er befalls. Then gently rise and softly call, good day and joy be to you all. Good day and joy be to you all. Thank you, good luck, go out and make SIUE proud.